Well, we begin with Lawrence Warunge, the 24-year-old university student who killed his parents, a sibling, a cousin, and a mason in Kiambu last week, now says he was inspired by a character in a TV series called Killing Eve. Now, the self-confessed murder suspect, Lawrence Warunge, has further told detectives that he had been reading two novels titled Perfect Murders and Murder in the Eve on how to execute the murders. Nimrod Tabu tells us more.
Killing Eve, a TV series released in 2018, features Villanelle, who is depicted as a very talented murderer, mercurial in mood. This is the violent storyline that is spread across the three-part series made up of 24 episodes, just enough to inspire one of Kenya's most gruesome murder stories. Lawrence Warunge, now a murder suspect, watched the series before killing 4 family members and a mason, one after the other. And just like the character in the TV series, played by Jodie Comer, Lawrence was meticulous in all the executions. Detectives have told Citizen TV that Lawrence had complained to his girlfriend, one Sarah Mudhoni, about the treatment he was being given at home. Lawrence had said that his parents looked down on him and was ridiculed while his siblings were treated differently. On the 5th of January, the day he committed the murders, he had asked his girlfriend to buy him 2 knives. Sarah, the girlfriend, did not question why he needed them. Meanwhile, his 2 sisters, one in Form 4 and the other in Form 1, were preparing themselves to go back to boarding school. Lawrence has told detectives that his girlfriend delayed with the knives, and to his regret, his 2 sisters left for school. He had planned to eliminate them too. Lawrence had also bought a metal bar earlier. Lawrence told police that he had been planning his murderous actions for 3 months. He was also reading 2 novels, one titled 8 Perfect Murders and the other The Eve of Murder. One critic has said this about 8 Perfect Murders: "Probably what you need right now is a good murder mystery, one that is bookish, engrossing, not overly gory and impossible to solve." One person who has read The Eve of Murder has said that the book is fast-moving. The storyline is also very predictable. A few minutes past 8 p.m., Lawrence began the heinous acts. He first stormed into a mason's room where he used the metal bar to smack him on the head. Once unconscious, Lawrence proceeded to cut his throat.
Fanya kazi hapa, tuifuga kazi 5, mimi nikatokea. Kurudi nilikuwa narudi around saa 3. Kapata mwenzangu ameuliwa hapo. Yeah.
So ulipigia nani simu kwanza?
Nipigia boss wangu. Hadi akakuja na afisa wa polisi.
He left the man for dead and proceeded to the main house through the kitchen door. He found his mom and hit her on the head with the metal bar. Police say he then took out his knife and stabbed her 17 times. A cousin who is also said to have been adopted by the family came to her aunt's aid, but little did he know that he would also be a victim. He was attacked by Lawrence in the same fashion as his 2 victims and stabbed several times. Lawrence has told police that Maxwell did not die immediately, but he finished him off by cutting his throat open. Lawrence later went to his father's room in a rage. His father attempted to escape by jumping off the balcony. Sadly, he injured himself and became incapacitated. Lawrence walked down the stairs and found his father wailing in pain. He used his knife to stab him 34 times and slaughtered him.
Tukajaribu gonga for some minutes, ndio nikaona kuna mahali naweza chungulia mwanya. Kuchungulia kwenye mwanya, ndio nikaona hiyo brother-in-law amelala hapo chini. Sasa ndio tukajua kumbe hata hii kitu ilikuwa inaendelea huku, bado ilikuwa inaendelea pande ile nyingine. Sasa tukaraise alarm, maneiba wakakuja, tukajaribu tukavunja. Huyo rafiki alikuwa amenileta akavunja, akaingia ndani akaniambia hata huko ndani damu imejaa.
He later went to his younger brother's room. Lawrence says his brother was hiding under the bed. He dragged him out, and according to Lawrence, the boy knelt before him and pleaded for mercy. But Lawrence stabbed him, and just like the other victims, he cut his throat open. Police say the bodies were so mutilated that they prevented the relatives from viewing them when they were discovered the following day. Lawrence has also told police that after killing his family, he went to his father's room and slept. He left at dawn after changing his clothes and carrying the blood-stained clothes he used in the killings in a bag, and went to Wangige and boarded a bread delivery vehicle to Mai Mahiu. Together with his girlfriend, The two proceeded to burn a mobile phone belonging to the mason and another one belonging to his father. The two then went to Sarah's home in a local area called Jikaze within Mai Mahiu and threw the other items in a pit latrine. The items were recovered yesterday. The metal bar he used to maim his victims has been found today. Both Lawrence and his girlfriend Sarah are expected to be arraigned tomorrow, with detectives planning to ask the court for more time to complete investigations. Psychologists who spoke to Citizen TV on phone say the actions by Lawrence depict a child who was very disturbed and that parents should now start having candid conversations with their adult children instead of sidelining them and ignoring their plight. It is important to check for change of behavior while scrutinizing what they read, watch, or who they keep as company. Nimrod Tabu, Citizen TV.